this is a fairly short lesson that shows you how to actually plot a line graph. So many of you would have done this before, but let's have a look at the important things that you need to remember. First of all, the one very important thing is to remember that y equal to mx plus b is the equation for a straight line, and it's in the form of what we call the gradient y-intercept form. Now, the meaning of these words is quite easy. The x value up here is the x-axis, the independent variable. The y is the dependent variable, usually on the y-axis, obviously. The m part is the gradient, and the b part is the intercept. They call it the y-intercept because it cuts the y-axis. So here we have a couple of examples that we need to draw. So let's have a look at these ones here. You notice that these are in the right form, so I'll just write next to it y equal to mx plus b. So we know that it's going to cut the y-axis at 3. This one is equal to mx plus b as well. And you'll notice here the m value is -3. So we're going to expect a negative gradient, a gradient that goes this way, whereas this one is a positive gradient of 2 over 1, and it's going to go this way. But we're going to use these boxes or tables of values to work them out. Now, to get these numbers down here, all we have to do is to take our x value, in this case -2, put it into here. So 2 times -2 is -4, and -4 plus 3 gives us -1. Now, most of you know how to do that. It's just a matter of substituting in. So we get this here. This is a 1, a 3. In this case, we get a 5. Let's just put the last one in. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. And you'll know with a linear graph, if these are nice and evenly spaced, there will be a pattern, a nice even pattern here. Let's have a look at this one. -2 goes in here. Now that's -3 times -2. That's a positive 6. And a 6 plus a 5 is 11. As long as you can do that, you'll get all of these right. So I'll write in the other numbers. You can check them out yourself and make sure that you can actually get them. And the next thing is to plot them. Now, we always remember that these points here make up ordered pairs. So this point here is the point -2 and -1. This point here is the point 2 and 7. So all we've got to do now is to plot these. So I'll take another colour, say red, and we'll plot the points here. So -2 is on the x-axis, so we go this way and down to 1. There it is there. It's already marked on mine nicely. -1 is here and 1. 0 and 3, and there you go. That's where it cuts the y-axis, so that's our y-intercept. And if you look back at the top of the page, there it was here, a y-intercept of 3. What have we got to here? We go 1 and 5 and 2 and 7. And now we need to get a straight line and join these. It's a little bit hard doing it like this, but I'll do my best. Alright, so if we go through like that, that will work. Now I need to probably do that again so I can get rid of that little black number there. So let's try that again. I've got my line, I have. So I'll try it again this way. So we're going to go straight up through here and straight through there. Now, that didn't work very well. I think I can move this. Let me try. Yep. So I can move that better into position, which is good. Now don't forget also to put arrows on the end of these to indicate that it's continuous. And so there you have the drawing of the axis. And you can try this yourself. I'll do it now as well. But you go ahead and try it and see if you can get it. We've got -2 and 11. So we need to go right up to here. -1 and 8. And notice it's going down. That's the negative. 0 and 5. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the y-intercept that we expected. There's 1 and 2. And here's 2 and minus 1. So joining those points again with a line, we'll start here. And down we go. I might just straighten that line up a little. And of course, once again, we don't forget our arrows to indicate they're continuous. Now there's one other very important thing you need to remember, and that is to always write the name of the equation of the graph next to it. So the first one is y is equal to 2x plus 3. So we just write it in here. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. And we'll check the other one out. Y is equal to minus 3x plus 5. Y is equal to minus 3x plus 5. And there we have it. Very easy to do. Just practice them. Make sure you've got the key parts correct, and you should be fine as long as you can plot those points accurately.